Good morning, cultists! In our previous episode, we left things off parked above the skies of Monarch, ready and willing to retake Nyoka's old base from Mantisaurs. Except I think I might want to move my ship a bit first. So I had no idea that I could do this, but I recently discovered that I can view the planetary map while on my ship, and it turns out that Nyoka's old base is actually closer to Cascadia than it is to Fallbrook. So in the interest of saving some time, I'm just going to repark this thing to Cascadia landing pad.
Cascadia, Captain.
Fantastic. Alright, so I'd say let's bring Nyoka and Sam, considering that Sam is capable of doing the acid damage which we need to inflict on the Mantisaurs and whatnot. I'm assuming, unless these are mutant Mantisaurs and they're weak to special things, which I kinda doubt. Also, what exactly is the situation with your old base, Nyoka, if you don't mind me asking?
Air purity sensors are indicating a lethal level of inebriation emanating from a nearby organic source.
Please, you think this is bad? You ought to get your sensors recalc. You ain't seen me drunk.
Litter collected. Reminder, please dispose of all empty bottles in the appropriate waste receptacle, as outlined by Ordinance P51 of the Board-Certified Sub-Board of Health.
I'll dispose of you in an appropriate waste receptacle if you don't stop nagging.
Oh my god. I did not expect that kind of a banter between Nyoka and Sam, but I'm not gonna lie. I love it. I absolutely love it. And that bin has been pilfered already. So I'm assuming something or someone came by to restock this Raptidon Mauler with its flesh somehow. But, uh-oh. Alright, so how do we take care of this? I'd say... Do we want to use the Mandibular Rearranger? Probably not. I'd say the Stombaton Ultra's the way to go here. Alright, can someone distract this guy while I sneak up on him? Is that possible at all? Or how about I just break my legs? You know what? That works for me. Alright, so do you have any friends, Mr. Automechanical? I'd say let's try to shut him down if we can. That... Oh. I don't know who did that, but that wasn't me. Fantastic. There he goes into the stratosphere. Nice. Alright, Canids. Nice. Oh man, I thought it was 2 for a kill. Sad. Very sad that I didn't actually kill those 2 Canids in one fell swoop, as it were. Maybe we can do that to some Mantisaurs and whatnot. Not that they deserve it. They're just kind of doing what Mantisaurs do, I guess. What else is here? Ah, speak of the devil. Alright, it's time to test out the Officer's Spine Gold on these things. That's a lot of Mantisaurs. Not gonna lie. I mean, the Mantis Swarm, I guess, it's not really its own separate entity though, is it? Well, you know what? Regardless, they must die. Alright, Mantis Swarm, get the hell out of here. Alright, there we go. Whoa, okay. Turns out that the Officer's Spine Gold does a fair bit of damage to these things. Very nice. You scared, Mantisaur Drone? You don't have to be scared. Just, you know, promise to be my mount and we'll be good. And I don't mean that in a sexual way. Well, not exclusively, in any case. Anything else for me to loot? Guess a little bit, here and there. But I think that perk or that, armor mod that increases my interactable highlight range would be quite useful. I don't know if I want to dedicate a perk to it though. Oh, this is a place? Okay. It's a lot fancier than I expected. Wait, did you just build this place yourself or did you come across this place?
Whew, here we go. I haven't set foot in here since... Well, I'm ready. Yeah, right? Yeah, here we go.
Okay. Do you need a pep talk?
Hey, if we die in that cave, I just want to say thanks anyway. For everything. What's up?
What? Thanks for everything. But I've only gotten you drunker. I haven't helped you with your, alcoholism at all. Though, I guess I wasn't really expecting to help her with that thing. Ownership data corrupted. Storage data pound YTZ pound Tuace. Contact your nearest mechanical Engineer 334 I, or is that a J? I pound. Enter passcode Charon. Passcode accepted. Fantastic. Alright, transition to Mantisaur Hive. That's pretty ominous. Why didn't you tell me that this place is called the Mantisaur Hive? I don't know if I would have agreed to this if I had known that this place was just called the Mantisaur Hive. Good grief. Well, as expected, there's a lot of, well, at least there's one bottle of vodka. Maybe I can't quite say that it's a lot of alcohol, but it's at least one so far. Maybe we should keep track of the number of bottles of alcohol we find. Drino, and that's a lemon slap, which is a soft drink. Not to be confused with a lemon slap, which is, of course, what happens when you rub a cut lemon right into your dick hole so as to wake yourself up from slumber. Great way to wake up, of course. And that's Opal. Alright. Sure. I guess we'll take her medal. Or medallion or whatever. And that's 2 bottles of alcohol. Fantastic. How many more? I'm expecting like 50 more bottles of liquor just stashed away somewhere. Durable guards. And a whole bunch of stuff.
You make it look so easy.
It is easy. Trippist Stout. Alright, 3 bottles of alcohol. Fantastic. And some more ammunition. Mantisaur drone. Where be this Manta Queen? Because we're supposed to be luring the Manta Queen out for annihilation, right? Alright, first off, we take care of the Mantisaur drones. Alright, you son of a bitch. Also, how exactly do the Mantisaur hives function? Like, do they have the drones pick out... Oh, place glands, I see. I guess that's how we draw out the Mantisaur and whatnot. So, do the drones actually go out and harvest food? Is that what they do? Purple Berry Punch, which I believe is a soft drink, if I'm not mistaken. And a whole bunch of Borst. I don't know if this is gonna disturb you, Nyoka, but just so you know, Borst is made out of pigs that have feasted on humans. Apologies for the weird pronunciation of various words there. I seem to be struggling today. And every other day.
Hell of a job.
Fantastic. And what else? What else is there for me to loot? You don't need this stuff, right? I mean, it should be okay for me to just take everything considering that we have the previous owner of the location with us, right? I'm assuming at least. Hopefully she's not holding it against me. And that's Clara. So I guess we found her sister. Wow. Your old crew's just all dead. Did you want to talk about this?
What's up?
No, she's just drunk. Fantastic. I love it. Absolutely love it. Alright, so what's back here? Is it the Mantisaur Queen? This looks like an arena where you tussle with a Mantisaur Queen. Or something of our equal greater value or something, I don't know. Alright, well, since the Queen's not out, I guess we'll have to lure out with the glands then. Oh, I see. Uh-oh.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur.
Ah, yeah. Great selling point. I'm with you there. I hate that smell. You know, it did feel a bit different when we walked in. Or let her talk. I don't know if I should just be listening, but it did feel different when we walked in.
Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building.
Oh, wow. You built all this? This base? I thought you'd taken over someone else's abandoned property. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
We hauled in steel. Hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable.
Aw, sounds like there's a pretty good team there. Teenager, out here in the Monarch Wilderness? Must have been a brave kid. He got a young girl killed. I wouldn't say it's her fault at all. Must have been a brave kid.
More like attached at the hip to her older sister. Got a kind of strength between them, I suppose. She had a head for numbers. Helped us trade hides for food and materials. Negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name. 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
I'm sorry they aren't here to see us kick some manta ass. Let's do this. Tell you what don't belong, the bugs. Let's clear them out, shall we? No, the bugs definitely belong in Monarch. You were a family. I'm sorry they're gone.
Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another. Now let's get to shooting before I get all sentimental.
Well, you can be sentimental while we're shooting. Nyoka, do you want to just calm down? Oh my god. I was not expecting a fucking army of manta things. Good grief. And there's the Mantisaur Queen herself, ready to tussle my butthole in the most sexual of ways. Oh my goodness. Do not even understand what is happening right now. Alright. Oh my god. Fuck me. Sam? Go for it, buddy. Is it dead? Oh my god, it's still not dead. How are you still not dead? Nyoka? Good grief, I'm on fire. Someone help me, please. I appear to be burning. There we go. Fantastic. Couldn't quite stop, drop, and roll, but you know what? Got the job done regardless. And anything else for me to pilfer? Whoa. A lot of stuff. I'll take it all. Nice. Wait, was that it? Okay, I mean, don't get me wrong. I was a little surprised, but, and I guess we did get a little close to dying, but, good job, guys. Nyoka, want to talk?
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you.
Well, my pleasure. You're welcome. Just can't stand by while Manta Queens roam free. Sure, we're done here? No, you're welcome, Nyoka.
You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
Yeah, of course. You're leaving the medallions here. I suppose that's wise. Go ahead. Of course, although I think you should hold on to the medallions. Maybe we should mention this, because otherwise it's just gonna leave the conversation.
What? Why? Them's painful memories, Captain.
They'll help remind you of both the good and the bad, not just the bad. They'd like to be remembered once in a while, even if it hurts. What if someone finds a site, they'll just steal them? Yeah, it's a good point. But I think it's about reminding you of both the good and the bad, not just the bad.
Huh. That ain't a bad point. All right, Captain. Thanks.
And also, you know, remembering your friends too. I feel like we could have given them better graves, rather than shitty-ass fence things, but fair enough. The closest thing to a sister that I ever lost. Aww.
Entering quiet mode.
Wait, what are those things that are appearing on my screen here? That's weird. Huh. Jackson Hayes. His most egregious crime was having the gal to die before me. And Anders Wadsworth. Between raptidons and women, he died doing what he loved, chasing tail. Fantastic. I want that on my epitaph. Rebecca Hodges. At the very least, you came back to us in the end. And Opal Oubliette. One of the very few who deserved better. Fantastic. What's Claire's? Claire Hodges. Right, that makes sense. Related to her sister. Of course. Alright, well, assuming that we're done here, I guess we can just bugger off. Though, I'm not gonna lie. This would make a pretty fantastic permanent base for us. So, if you have any thoughts about maybe, I don't know, setting up another mercenary group or something for us to work out of, this would be a great place for sure. How does this place not stink of sulfur, though? That's what I have to ask. Maybe the vegetation, maybe those facehugger plants actually siphon out the sulfur from the air or something. Well, in any case, I'm assuming we're done here, so let's head out. And then we'll just, oh, yeah, I guess we're heading to Byzantium now. Because we've got everything else done, right? Yeah, I think so. Holy crap. Wow. Here we come, Byzantium. Finally. This place that we've heard of so many fucking times. And this place that apparently people just absolutely want to die in, it seems. We're coming in hot, and we're coming in heavy. Hopefully, it actually lives up to its hype. Otherwise, I'm going to be sorely disappointed and just go on a murder spree and kill everyone.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
I think we've already heard them talk about that before. Haven't I? I could be wrong. But, Byzantium Freight Port Landing Pad. Here we go. Fantastic. Except I think it's a pretty long ride, so yeah.
Captain.
Okay, that's great.
Plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold.
Ellie, did you want to talk? We'll talk, but let me just take a little nappy boo first, and then we'll get to you know, flapping our gums, as it were, in a non-sexual capacity.
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
Wow, Ada. Wow. Graham's patch, torn from Graham's jacket. Zora sent this to you with a note. I thought a keepsake might dull the pain, but it hasn't. Graham may have been a psychopath, but he still built the foundation for the movement I'm trying to keep alive. Maybe there was another way, I don't know. I've got to let it go. Abandon all hope for a better past, he used to say. Take it with my thanks. If you ever want a beer, stop by Stellar Bay. Zed. Fantastic. Have we gotten any emails? From T. Kemp. Oh, Thomas Kemp. To Debris, subject thanks. Hey there. Could be I'm making a fool out of myself for sending you this message. I've been up all night poring over those manuals you brought me. There's a good chance I'm pretty delirious right now. I just wanted to thank you for going through the trouble. You didn't have to help me out, but you did anyway. Fantastic. And no messages for Hawthorne, no new logs, and nothing else. Gotcha. Fantastic. Alright. Ellie, did you want to talk? Before I do, though, let me just chow down on some stuff. I guess I'll get the lemon slap. So that was like, what, 3 bottles of, liquor? Not what I was expecting from, Nyoka's base, not gonna lie. Alright, I don't wanna really drink the Borst stuff right now, so... There we go.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Okay. Well, what's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Wait. Your family is from Byzantium? Funny, you don't strike me as a type who keeps in touch. Of course, just let me know who I can help. Yeah, you don't really look like the type who keeps in touch.
Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and a few years late. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
A huge surprise. Really? I never would have guessed. Actually, I can see it. Can I, though? I mean, then again, I guess I haven't really met many people from Byzantium. And now you just want to catch up with them. Really? I never would have guessed.
This is why I have to see them. They'll hardly recognize me.
Wait, so when did you leave your parents? I don't see why you can't go up to them or go see them when it's convenient. I'm proud of you, Ellie. Of course you should reconnect with your parents. Absolutely not, I forbid it. I don't see why not. I think this might come across as being a little condescending.
Oh, well, I was thinking you'd come too?
Okay. What? Why would you want me to meet your parents? It's a good question.
Because it would be fun.
Okay, we'll go. Level with me, Ellie. What's this really about? Maybe she has an ulterior motive.
Well, they know me as Marilyn the surgeon. They don't know Ellie the pirate sawbones. But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it.
As your lesbian lover. Fantastic. Wait, your actual name is Marilyn? Okay, gee, thanks. So you want to show off your pleb friend to your fancy parents? Real mature. Ellie, I'm flattered. Thank you.
Yeah, just don't let it go to your head.
Fantastic. Alright, we'll go. Or it's not gonna get weird, is it?
Of course not. I mean, not unless you want to bring a feral canid or a mantis on a leash. That'd make a real impression.
Wow. Way to rub it in, Ellie. Way to fucking rub it in. Why don't you just highlight more things that I can't do? Like maybe taming a canid, riding a mantisaur, riding a raptidon. What else do you want to point out that I cannot do? Unbelievable. Fine, we'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
Well, I haven't taken this armor off in like 50 million episodes, so maybe this'll do. I'll take care of dressing myself, thanks. What?
Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that.
I get the idea, Ellie. It's almost like you want me to be on my worst behavior. You mean my best behavior?
That's the idea. Anything else?
I take it you got something to say about Harlow. Oh, I guess we haven't spoken to her in a while. Okay, so I take it you got something to say about Harlow.
What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it.
It's hard to know who to trust. Don't sound so excited. That was Felix's friend. No one uses me like that. Well, I don't know about that, but sure.
Just as long as you expect it from everyone, you'll always see it coming.
Yeah, that's true. Just because Harlow turned out to be crooked doesn't mean everyone's like that. Yeah, better keep people at arm's length. Not everyone's like that, though.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn?
I
People
mean,
look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion.
Fair enough. You can't live your life thinking the worst of everyone. Except we've created artificial gravity. Yeah, that's a good point, too. Yeah, you can't live your life thinking the worst of everyone.
Sure I can. In fact, I bet you I live a lot longer.
Well, I don't know about that. Maybe you're right, but I'd rather try for something better. Ever consider that looking out for others can be in your best interest? Yeah, it's a good point, too.
I'm warning you, that reverse psychology stuff doesn't work on me.
Wasn't trying it. Even you never really go it alone. You usually throw your lot in with a crew. Yeah, it's a good point. It's got to get lonely. Only ever looking out for yourself. But no, the crew point is a good thing to say, I think.
Sure do. And unlike you, Captain, the rest of us don't get a big fancy room with wall-to-wall windows. But let's forget about that, please. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony?
As a matter of fact, I am. I'm not explaining myself to you. No, but that's not the point. I don't know. It's not really about saving the colony. It's about the colony prospering so that it can steal shit from people. But sure, as a matter of fact, I think he will in fact save the colony.
And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
Alright, so you have something to say about chasing down the dimethyl sulfoxide.
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
And why do you say that? This isn't about money? It's totally about money. I mean to get my due at the end of this. And why do you say that?
Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is.
Again, the whole robbing people thing. Phineas is trying to good for the colony, and I want to help. I don't know. I've just been going along with him for now. He's paying, that's enough for me. Phineas rescued me from the Hope. The least I can do is help him see this through. Yeah, I guess I don't really like owing people a debt.
That's one way of looking at it. Another is that he pulled you out of hibernation without your say-so and got you to do his dirty work. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it?
'Cause I live here? If Halcyon goes down, we all do. I'll do what I can to fix it. Because it's the right thing to do. Haven't thought about it your way, maybe you're right. I've got no connections here, but if I play my cards right, I can come out on top. Yeah, it's a good point.
Now that's some smart thinking. But Phineas isn't the only game in town, you know. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Fair enough. Might as well aim high. I'm not going to become some corporate lackey. The board's corrupt. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to become some corporate lackey.
Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
I'm doing that. Thanks for the advice. Aw, Ellie, I didn't know you cared. That's for sure. You're wrong about that. Yeah, I didn't know you cared.
Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else?
Excuse me, we never negotiated a contract. And what can you tell me about Byzantium?
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
Wow, okay. So why did you leave? I need the lay of the land, anything I should know. Must have been interesting growing up there. I'm hoping I can ask all of these questions, but why did you leave?
The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them.
I see. So it's stifling. What do you mean? It's called society? That's exhausting. Forget I asked. What do you mean?
I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
I see. So you had to deal with red tape? What of it? That would drive me crazy. Something tells me that was the best for everyone involved. I don't know about that, but that would definitely drive me crazy.
Now you see why I left. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
Wow, okay. So I need the lay of the land. Anything I should know?
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
Is this one of those established dominance things? And why not?
People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
Extremely competitive. As in there's an extreme esports segment just dedicated to cosmetic dentistry. Fantastic, I love it. Must have been interesting growing up there.
Interesting like a colonoscopy.
Yeah,
I
interesting.
trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it.
Okay. Sounds like there's a but to this story. I have a hard time picturing anyone pushing you around. Spare me, your parents nudge you into a lucrative job where you could help people. I have a hard time picturing anyone pushing you around.
Yeah, well, we all learn sometime, don't we? I finally got tired of spending my hard-won skills straightening noses and firming up chins. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
I see. Alright, well, enough about Byzantium.
That's what I've been saying.
Fantastic. Alright, Ellie, I guess you're coming with me. And it seems I've gotten thirstier during that conversation. Good grief. Fuck me, that was for like 20 fucking minutes. Alright, so let's bring... Parvati and Ellie, because we still have Parvati's quest that we need to do here. Whoa. Bijou Revue. Fantastic. This looks pretty sexy. Look at that sexy red-headed lady. Whoa. Okay. Not what I was expecting, but whoa. Interesting. Parvati, any comments?
Something you need?
We're on Byzantium. Did you want to talk about this? No, I guess not. Alright, we're good then. Can I use this somehow? Nope. Gotcha. Any vending machines around here? Because usually there's vending machines around these places, no? Alright, so I'm assuming this is our contact. Carmen Imagawa.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
That someone is me. Yeah, Phineas sent me. Roll your eyes and sigh dramatically.
Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
That's right. Let's keep this moving. You have information for me? Why do you sound so surprised?
Nothing, it's just... I thought you'd be taller. Anyway, let's not get hung up on that. The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
The Phoenix? And also, are you implying that I'm too short to be a stormtrooper? The Phoenix?
Yeah, that's my codename for... you know, our mutual friend.
Right, that makes sense. Phineas, Phoenix, also rising from the ashes, that kind of thing. What's your code name?
Oh. I'm Golden Eagle.
Do I have a code name?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
No way, I'm Golden Eagle. You can be Cuckoo. Seriously?
It makes sense if you think about it, because I didn't know who you were, and old Earth cuckoos would routinely trick other birds into feeding them.
That's actually very true. Cuckoo birds are actually very interesting creatures, because they're considered like parasitic. What they'll do is they'll often lay eggs in the nests of other birds, and the cuckoo bird hatchling will hatch first, and then they'll roll the eggs of the other species out of the nest and basically kill off the original children, and then take the spot of the you know, the birds that were supposed to be there. So it's quite brutal, and the parents are deceived into raising the cuckoo bird as their own, and then they, you know, go off to do their own thing. No way, I'm Golden Eagle. You can be Cuckoo. You know what? I actually don't mind the Cuckoo name, but I want to say this.
That doesn't even make... Fine.
Oh, can I be chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep them warm.
You sure you don't want to be Raven or Sparrowhawk?
Aw.
Okay. Chicken it is.
Does this mean I'm supposed to have one too? Fine, but make it a really good one.
Let's go with Rufus Hummingbird.
Forget it. Codenames are for amateurs anyway.
Too late. I've already marked it off. Can't just go reassigning codenames. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right?
Wait.
I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Are you just making up these nicknames on the spot? You are, aren't you? There's gotta be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected. Can't you get me to the minister's estate? How exactly did you get involved in this anyway? Can't you get me into the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me? That's debatable. I don't know if I should insult her too much. Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Okay. That's theft, not reconnaissance. But yes.
Whatever. I'm better with bird terms.
Is she well-versed in bird law? How exactly did you get involved in all this anyway?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them. So colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh. Seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off, it's a sign that something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
It does.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Seems pretty normal, actually. Yeah, that's true. Suggestion boxes almost never work, I find.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all.
Ah.
But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
Sounds like hell. And a real tragedy. It is.
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this whole Byzantium place is basically just like a giant zoo of, well, I don't know about humanity's finest, but a giant zoo of people. Yes, that's not how things go around Halcyon. Or no, that's how things go around Halcyon, in case you didn't notice. If you ask me, the suggestion box was pretty useless to begin with. I guess things aren't really working around Halcyon in general.
Except that's not how they go. At least that's not how they're supposed to go in Byzantium. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Alright, well, in any case, there's gotta be a way to catch the minister somewhere, someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Yeah, sure, I guess you can call me a wet work specialist. Looks like I've got work to do.
Good hunting, Golden Eagle.
Looks like she actually gave me the nickname Golden Eagle then. I was actually okay with Cuckoo. I was hoping that she would resist more and insult me for it or something, but I guess not. Alright, well, before we head out to Byzantium, let's end the episode off here for now. I don't know if this is gonna be a problem or not.
It's not gonna fix itself. Don't we have repair drones for that kind of thing?
Uh-oh.
What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
I don't have time for this. Move
Fantastic. Oops. Do you mind if I steal stuff from these things? I guess not. Alright, well, like I said, let's end the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow and I guess we'll go explore Byzantium and all that such. So for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.